Thank you very much. How are we feeling tonight? Now to start with, I wanted to ask a question. They say that hip-hop is dead. Is hip-hop dead? No. Is hip-hop alive and in Amsterdam tonight? So when I say hip-hop ain't dead, I want every single one of you from the front to the back to say it's in Amsterdam. Are you with me? Are you with me? Hip-hop ain't dead. Hip-hop ain't dead.
It's in Amsterdam.
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 Let's come forward over this side. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Make some noise for Afrogrooves in the house. Everybody clap, clap, clap your hands. Let me see you clap, clap. Clap your hands. Just clap your hands. Just clap your hands. Let's go. Hip hop ain't dead. 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 Now everybody clap. Clap your hands. Clap. Don't get it twisted, I ain't dissing the stage, but nowadays there's so few spitters I rate their lyrics and ways, gimmicks are fake, give me a break. You chat, killing it in a million ways, but it's living today. I don't do graffiti or break dance. I ain't Nas, but can kill you in 8 bars. I ain't Nas, but can kill you in 8 bars. I ain't Nas, but can kill you in 8 bars. Listen, I'm on a mission to knock any competition off the top position. Good rappers are lying to these kids like politicians, so saying that hip hop is a contradiction. It's to make these kids imitate what you're spitting. Times are changing. This is a new day in the deep, dude. We see, do what you say and don't listen when you're spitting. Your lyrics are too fake. Hip hop ain't dead, it lives in a new place. Hip hop ain't dead. 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 Now everybody. Life is deep, but what you write is cheap. You're the type of cheap that hides what lies beneath. Wanna preach war, but won't fight for peace. Hip-hop is alive and inside of me. Who am I to criticize? I'm a fan of the art form you tried to kill, but it didn't die, it survived, still alive and living in Britain. Cause it was sick of the lyrics and the gimmicks was spitting. Me, I don't beatbox a DJ, I'm an MC and people listen to what we say. They ask me, what's up with hip-hop these days? Cause most of these MCs seem fake. Time changing, this is a new day. In a deep dude, we see, do what you say and don't listen when you're spitting, your lyrics are too fake. Hip-hop ain't dead, it shoots in a new place. Hip-hop ain't dead. 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 Now everybody. Thank you very much. Now for this next track that we are gonna do, make some noise for Afrogrooves. What a wonderful band. What a wonderful band. Now this next track is dedicated to everybody's boss in this room right now. When I say, you might take my life, what do we say?
You can't take my soul.
We say, you can't take my soul. Should we give it a try? Let's give it a try. You might take my life, but you can't take my soul. You can't take my soul. You might take my freedom. You can't take my soul.
You can't take my soul.
You might take my life.
You can't take my soul. You can't take my soul.
You might take my freedom.
You can't take my soul. You can't take my soul.
Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, you might take my life.
You can't take my soul. You can't take my soul.
You might take my freedom.
But you can't take my soul. You can't take my soul.
You might take my life.
You can't take my soul. You can't take my soul.
You might take my freedom.
You can't take my soul. You can't take my soul.
They can't use my music to advertise for Coca-Cola. They can't use my music to advertise for Motorola. They can't use my music to advertise for anything but truth. I guess that's the reason the industry won't let me in. Refuse to be a product or a brand. I'm a human. Refuse to contribute to the gangster illusion. Whether I'm number 1, number 2 or number 3, I'm unique and there will never be another me. And there will never be another you. Be proud of who you are, don't copy what the others do. They are not superior, you are not inferior. When we realize that there's gonna be hysteria. Not commercial, so it's controversial what my pen has written. When they listen, many in prison from the mental prison. That's why you don't see my face upon the television. But every time I try to sleep, I hear the devil singing.
You can't take my soul. You can't take my soul.
You might take my life.
You can't take my soul. You can't take my soul.
You might take my life, but
You can't take my soul. You can't take my soul.
you might take my freedom.
You can't take my soul. You can't take my soul.
They can't use my music to advertise for Coca-Cola. They can't use my music to advertise for Motorola. You got a debar. My integrity, the reason I'm thinking separately. Keep your 360, I can do this independently. It's likely I'm quite mad, cause I say with ease, slavery gave the streets Nikes and iPads. Don't like my rhyme, say my style is like a lecture, but I'd rather die than smile with my oppressor. I'm an honorable student with the facts on your Judas. You're not hip-hop or grime, you're just McDonald's music. Not commercial, so it's controversial what my pen has written. When they listen, many in prison from the mental prison. That's why you don't see my face upon the television. But every time I try to sleep, I hear the devil singing.
I have often tried, but I couldn't succeed. Though I've cried through day and night.
You might take my life.
You can't take my soul. You can't take my soul.
You might take my freedom.
You can't take my soul. You can't take my soul.
You might take my life.
You can't take my soul. You can't take my soul.
You might take my freedom.
You can't take my soul. You can't take my soul.
Take my life.
You can't take my soul. You can't take my
You
soul.
might take my freedom.
Can't take my soul. You can't take my soul. You can't take my soul. You can't take my soul.
Take my freedom.
You can't take my soul. You can't take my soul.
Make some noise for Afrogrooves. Okay, we're gonna try something right now. Does everyone in here know their ABCs? You know your ABCs? So let's give this a try. It goes a little something like this. I'm an anarchist and an angry academic activist. Axe and assassinate the alphabet in an ambulance. Actually, I'm Maggie and I'm actually an arrogant artist that asking American accents by accident. Babbling battlers with a bag of batteries. Bannies bias blaggers because they badly backers be. Bashful bully bashers get battered, bashful to brackery. Baffled backpackers with bars bad as a bag of beef. Catty crackers get cancelled, Canada to Canterbury. Cussing my clique, catch a cavalry crashing to casualty. Can't cope with the covers, conversation candidly, who calculate calculated cannibal that causes carnage casually. Did it with dignity. Dilly-dally and distance, dig it, I disagree. Did it for digits, dummy, I do it differently. I define deliberately diligent delivery. Cause everything is evident. My essence is every element. Effortlessly edit your enterprise with eloquence. Elevate with the energy of Eminem. Entity that's ever been an enemy, I'm ending them. Factors, I fractures to fragments fantastically. Fibers fabricate fallacies and find fantasies. Flip faithfuls, fellas from fakers to flipping fans of me. Flippantly famished of these fanatics factually. Give gangsters gangrene and gain green. Gradually grapple and gate. Crash your gathering with a gang of G's. Gallivanting geezers get guided to the gallows for gambling with a general's geniality. Happily hackers that happen to have a hack at me like hat, and I'm habitually hazardous. How it has to be. Hospitalized haters, Holloway or Hackney. Hate hagglers, have to hang them with a handkerchief. Illustrious illustrator, realist in the industry. Illicitly cause illiterate idiots injury. Impatient, impede my innovations. What ignorant imbeciles idolize my imitations. I jack a jackal for his jacket in just jam. Got jittery jockeys jabbering. Jamaica to Japan, got jealous junkie joker jabbing. January to January, my journal is a journey. Just don't jinx my jiggy jamboree. I'm the key, the king, the Kaiser, a minor, my kin of karma. I'm a kangaroo, keep in your kennel, you curb koala. Kidnapping kleptomaniacs, some kindergarten killer. Kitties will give their kidney for a Kit Kat or a kipper. I'm a lyricist living with little listeners. Listen up, loving living, cause life is literally limited. Live lyrics, lyricism levels, luckily. Till I leave the labyrinth of London and live in luxury. Meanwhile, my motives to motivate and mobilize my monster men. Missions to minimize misdemeanors, monuments to these midgets. Maybe merely for minutes, maybe a mad Mongol white manic Mesopotamian maniac. No, my narratives, not for narcoleptic narcissists, naive, native nitwits, not a negative nastiness, numerous snorting nipples. Nigga up to my navel, no, I neglect the negligee and navigate to Naples. When I operate, obsolete opposition get obliterated. Often obese officers, otherwise their occupation. Obviously offering other obstacles is my obligation. Originality over Oscar ovations. It's poisonous poets, poised to the pulpit, pulverized poachers and pointers posed with pointedly pointing of poems. We practically finding paparazzi, bastard passengers planning to pack. Please and Pachi. Quality with quantity, qualified quantum physics. I question morally quacks and I quickly quadruple quizzes. Call it queasy, and query with quotes, no, quick equivalence. Get crippled like Quasimodo, righteous revolution, ragamuffin. Repping reality, really rebelling, recruiting ready regiments rapidly. Remorses relegate rhythms and records ripping radio. Rapping rattlers, ready rally, rating my ratio. 77, several stupid shooters for stepping still. Fluent sacrilegious super, say this in seconds. Speak to styles of savagery, smack up studio sessions. Sword swinging, spitting sick and similes in 7. Talking talent and tenacious tendencies of Tyson. Tippers are terrifying, terrible tackling titans. Tokyo to Tennessee, taxing timid tourists. Through turbulent times, I tangle with total torment. Understand I'm unbelievable, that's an understatement. Under fire, giving oath of names to undertakers. Unanimous, undisputed. Unforgiving to uncles and uncles, they're unoriginal. Verbally violent and victims validate my visions. Vaporize and vanish various vigilant villains. Vividly victorious over a variety of vixens. Venomous viper vanquishes vampires with vengeance. Waffling wackles are just waiting to work for wages. My words are weapons willing to wage war on you wimpy wasters. See through you xenophobic X-Men with an X-ray. Exile Xmas with an X-rating. Yuppies are yapping and I'm yawning, yearning for yesterday. Years when youngers played with yo-yos, not yet with yay. I'm as zealous as Zeppelin and Zappa. In my zones I zoom like Zorro. I zap these zonking zebras, my zone's a zoo. How many letters left? 0. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now this next song is dedicated to all of those people that across the last 20 years of the war on terror have been detained in airports across the world. This song, it goes something like this. They're calling me a terrorist, like they don't know who the terror is. When they put it on me, I tell them this. I'm all about peace and love. So what I want from you is when I say the words peace and love, I want every single person in here to sing back to me, peace and love. Are you with me? Let's give it a try. They're calling me a terrorist, like they don't know who the terror is. When they put it on me, I tell them this. I'm all about peace and love. But they're calling me a terrorist. Like they don't know who the terrorist. When they put it on me, I tell them this. I'm all about peace and love. But they're calling me a terrorist. Like they don't know who the terrorist. When they put it on me, I tell them this. I'm all about peace and love. But they're calling me a terrorist. Like they don't know who the terrorist. When they put it on me, I tell them this. I'm all about peace and love. Let's go. Put your peace signs up in the air. Let's see them up there. See them up high. Let's see those peace signs up high. Let's see them up high. Put them up in the air. Put them up in the air. Okay. Let's go. It goes like this. They're calling me a terrorist. Like they don't know who the terrorist. When they put it on me, I tell them this. I'm all about peace and love. But they're calling me a terrorist. Like they don't know who the terrorist. When they put it on me, I tell them this. I'm all about peace and love. It seems like the crackheads and Pakhuis are worrying your dad, but your dad's favourite food is curry and kebab. It's funny but it's sad how they make your mummy hurry with her bags. Rather read the Sun and study all the facts. Tell me, what's a bigger threat to human society? BAE systems or remote control drones killing off human lives, or man with homemade bomb committing? I know you were terrified when you saw the towers fall. It's all terror, but some forms are more powerful. Seems nuts, how can there be such agony when more? It's like the definition didn't ever exist. Guess it's all just dependent who your nemesis is. Irrelevant how eloquent the rhetoric peddler is. They're telling fibs now, tell us who the terrorist is.
They're calling me a terrorist.
Like they don't know who the terrorist. When they put it on me, I tell them this. I'm all about peace and love. But they're calling me a terrorist.
Like they don't know who the terrorist. When they put it on me, I tell them this. I'm all about peace and love. Peace and love.
Lumumba was democracy, Mossadegh was democracy, A&D was democracy, hypocrisy, it bothers me. Who you terrorists? You don't want to be a colony. Refuse to bow down to a policy of robbery. Terrorism, my lyrics, with more Vietnam vets killed themselves after the war and died in it. This is very basic. One nation in the world has over 1,000 military bases. They say it's religion when clearly it isn't. Not just Muslims that oppose your imperialism. Who wrote chapters a Muslim? I didn't think so. Was Castro a Muslim? It's like the definition didn't ever exist. Guess it's all just dependent who your nemesis is. Irrelevant how eloquent the rhetoric peddler is. They're telling fibs now, tell us who the terrorist
They're
is.
calling me a terrorist. Like they don't know who the terrorist. When they put it on me, I tell them this. I'm all about peace and love.
But they're calling me a terrorist.
Like they don't know who the terrorist. When they put it on me, I tell them this. I'm all about peace and love.
You think that
I don't know, but I know, I know, I know. They think that we don't know, but we know. They think that I don't know, but I know, I know, I know. They think that we don't know, but we do. They think that I don't know, but I know, I know, I know. They think that we don't know, but we do. They think that I don't know, but I know, I know, I know. They think that we don't know, but we know.
They're calling me a terrorist. Like they don't know who the terrorist.
When they put it on me, I tell them this. I'm all about peace and love. They're calling me a terrorist. Like they don't know who the terrorist. When they put it on me, I tell them this. I'm all about peace and love. Come on! Calling me a terrorist. Like they don't know who the terrorist. When they put it on me, I tell them this. I'm all about peace and love.
much. Thank you very much. Now the next song that we're going to do is called Long Live Palestine. And it goes a little something like this. This is for Palestine, Ramallah, West Bank, Gaza. This is for the child that is searching for an answer. Wish I could take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
This is for Palestine, Ramallah, West Bank, Gaza. This is for the child that is searching for an answer. Wish I could take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! And when I say free, free, I want everyone in here from the front to the back to say Palestine. Are you with me? Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Okay, let's do it. This is for Palestine, Ramallah, West Bank, Gaza. This is for the child that is searching for an answer. Wish I could take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine! Palestine, Ramallah, West Bank, Gaza. This is for the child that is searching for an answer. Wish I could take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine! While we listen to tunes made by ignorant fools, Israel blocked the UN from delivering food. They bring in the troops and we won't even glimpse of the news. Make money off the products we are. And this is not simply a question of different views. Forget emotions, this is facts. What I spit is the truth. It's not about if you're a Christian or if you're a Jew. It's just people living in different conditions to you. They still die when you bomb their schools, mosques and hospitals. It's not because of rockets, please God, and you stop this all. I'm not related to the strangers on the TV, but I relate, cause those strangers could have been me. Words can never ever explain the raw tragedy. It's not a war, they're just murdering more rapidly, and we are automatically supporting pure savagery. Imagine how you feel if this was your family. Sing it with me now. Free, 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 free. If Ibrahim Abu Thureya could resist without a wheelchair, 10-year challenge, tell Regged we are still here. Tell that killer Netanyahu we should feel fear. All did through us, guarantee the children will care. Criminal, not invincible, and you know it's Armadoon. Still sitting in their stoic. May not feel us with you when you listen to our poems. You inspire humanity, your resistance is heroic. Regardless of talk, it is time we answer the call. Through your strength and spirit, you provide example for all. How to live, how to love when attacked from the clouds above. The songs you sung can't be drowned by the sound of guns, or just watch your tragic times through the satellite dish. The least that we can give you is an anthem like this. They panic trying to analyze and sanitize this, but we love you more than ever still. Palestine lives.
Yeah.
Sing it with me now. Free, 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 free. This is for Palestine, Ramallah, West Bank, Gaza. This is for the child that is searching for an answer. Wish I could take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine. 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 Long live Sing it with me now. Free, 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 free. Thank you very much. Now, they say that there are no winners in war, but across the period of the war on terror, you saw the value of shares in Lockheed Martin, the world's largest arms company, increase by 1,200%. There are winners in war, and those are the arms companies. So this track is dedicated to the suit-wearing arms dealers and to the champagne-sipping, depleted uranium droppers. And it goes something like this. It goes, keep your hand on your gun. Let's hear you. Don't you trust anyone. I can't hear you. Keep your hand on your gun. Louder. Don't you trust anyone. What's that? Keep your
hand on your gun.
That's nice. What's that? Don't you
Trust anyone.
Louder. Keep your
Hand on your gun.
What's that? What's that?
Don't you trust anyone.
Okay, let's do it. Come forward, come forward, come forward, come forward, come forward.
Keep your hand on your gun. Don't you trust anyone.
Louder, what's that? Keep your hand
on your gun. Don't you trust anyone.
Listen, first in my scope is BAE Systems, specialize in killing people from a distance. Power is a drug and they feed the addiction. Immediate deletion of people's existence. Who says what isn't legitimate resistance? Push these buttons, you don't need a brave heart. State of the art darts, need more than your face guard. You might impress an A&R with your fake bars, cause you probably think Rolls Royce only make cars. This is for the colonizers, turn bomb providers. Take these people the way back to call it warfare, but your wars aren't fair. If they were to be in arms, fair scam for the funds. They will mangle your son. If you try to speak out, they will stamp on your tongue. To your land, they will come to you. Stand up as one. It's begun.
Keep your hand on your gun. Don't you trust anyone.
What's that? What's that?
Keep your hand on your gun. Don't you trust anyone.
Listen. Next in my scope is Lockheed Martin. They will tell you when the bombs need blasting. Don't think just, listen to the songs, keep dancing. Do they really want us to have our own brains? Who do you think is really running Guantanamo Bay? Might be sensitive, but I'll mention it. Who do you think's got us handing out the censuses? Who do you think is handing out the sentences? This ain't the BBC, so there's no censorship. Heard of many mercenaries getting with a clever pimp. Not a gun seller, but none's better than Eric Prince. Made money off many things, mainly as crime. This one is dedicated to the Radiant 9. On a scam for the funds, they will mangle your son. If you try to speak out, they will stamp on your tongue. To your land, they will come to you. Stand up as one. It's begun.
Keep your hand on your gun.
What's that?
Don't we trust anyone.
Let's hear ya.
Keep your hand on your gun.
What's that? What's that?
Don't you trust anyone.
some noise for Afrogrooves in the house. Wow. That was beautiful. Rest in peace to Bell Hooks. This track, this next one is dedicated to her. Letter to the 1%. Let's do this, let's do this.
If I can sing this song without you, maybe all is well. If we can sing this song without you, we don't need your well. If I can sing this song without you, maybe all is well. If we can sing this song without you, we don't need your well.
Power to those that read bell hooks, power to those that sell books, power to those that know how the inside of a cell looks. All those feeling helpless, forgotten and discarded. Power to the strange fruit they thought was rotten in the garden. Power to those sitting alone, seeking solace in the calmness. Power to those feeling stained, know your tomorrow isn't tarnished. Power to those that sweep the streets with more knowledge than PhDs. Power to those that keep their keys, turn this promise, please believe. Power to those that suffer in silence, those that hurts to hear. Power to those that hold their ground, power to those that persevere. Power to those that love humanity more than they love style. Power to immigrants, probably raising Donald Trump's child. Power to the blind, who can't imagine what sight is. Those staring at the moon and all those working night shifts. Power to the readers, the writers, the illiterate. Power to those that struggle to decolonize their syllabus. Power to the shy ones, always struggle to make friends. And a half of humanity worth less than 8 men. Power to those that to dig the colton from the ground. For the mic I'm spitting on and the phone you're holding now. Power to those that built the stadium they're playing in. Power to those that mold the grass and stitch the ball that they're playing with. Power to every rapper that doesn't power about killing. Power to the builders who build buildings that outlive them. Power to the slaves of ancient Greece, never had the right to vote. Democracy dead like Gary Webb when they import it like it's coke. Power to those right to prison. Power to those writing home. Power to those writing poems. Power to those that died alone. Power to Curtis Mayfield. Power to Ronald Isley. Power to the fishermen that were forced into piracy. Power to every person that is working in a library. Power to every nurse that we turn to in our times of need. Power to the unions and the miners that should punish. Power to those that drive the buses, those that collect the rubbish. Power to the youth desiring the truth. And power to every rapper that is dying for a fire in the booth.
If I can sing this song without you, maybe all is well. If we can sing this song without you, we don't need your well. If I can sing this song without you, maybe all
The next one that we're going to do is called the Death of Neoliberalism. Because when you look at a society that privatizes university, that privatizes healthcare, that leaves people in debt because they need to be seen by a doctor, this is when neoliberalism has taken hold of the society. When people are leaving university with a degree, but with debt that they cannot repay with the job they will get from their degree. This is essentially how you destroy a society. Corporations are not better suited than governments to run the affairs of the state. And when they say freedom, what they're talking about is the freedom for corporations to exploit people in the society, freedom for corporations to make their own rules and their own regulations which govern them. So this track, when you hear the words freedom, I want you to sing along loud and clear. Let's do this. Your public service diet left the world back in IMF, isn't the kleptocracy orchestrate and subjugate the corporate state that isn't to reasons of terrorists, we could be standing at the precipice. Pontificate, philosophize, cross the T's, dot the I's. I heard them say the revolution won't be monetized, but it could be wrapped up, packaged and commodified in this poisonous equation. I wonder what am I? Tax dodging tabloids, profit from these horrid lies. When economically colonized, sycophants gripping flags tell you that they're on your side. Who do they prioritize? Robin Hood in reverse. These robberies aren't secrets. Bankers and backhanders for arms dealers can't cage the alternative that now exists with the skill of an alchemist cocaine to empowerment. To be alive in this powerful moment. All these cowards sell us out to the domes. We rose like a giant awoken out of his coma at the front of culture of power. With the power of culture we sing. Your public service diet left the world back in IMF, isn't the kleptocracy orchestrate and subjugate the corporate state that isn't to reasons of terrorists, we could be stepping at this precipice. History favors the trailblazers, the taste for change is contagious. It's not strange these faces they cause are afraid of raising wages. When the same mangy papers say that we should hate our neighbours, and when the raging escapes they say this claim that they blame us, what is clear, some don't even pay taxes on their profits here. Vote against the interest of Murdoch and Rothermere. Inspired to be alive in this powerful moment. No more will these cowards send us out to their donor. We rose like a giant awoken out of his coma. Confront the culture of power with the power of culture. We rose like a giant awoken out of his coma. Confront the culture of power with the power of culture. We rose like a giant awoken out of his culture. With the power of culture we sing. Your public service diet left the world back in IMF, isn't the kleptocracy orchestrate and subjugate the corporate state that isn't to reasons of terrorists, we could be standing at the precipice. One more time. We sing. Your public service diet left the world back at IMF, isn't the kleptocracy orchestrate and subjugate the corporate state that isn't to reasons of terrorists, we could be standing at the precipice. That was beautiful, that was beautiful. Make some noise for Mark. What a beautiful solo that was. Now the next track that we're gonna do is dedicated to the 30,000 plus people who have died trying to get into the EU over the past 30 to 40 years. People who've tried to cross the Mediterranean and drowned to their deaths. People have fallen out of planes. People have frozen to their death in the back of cars. We say clearly to those that wish to divide our societies, those people dying to get here are us and we are them. We have more in common with people that they tell us are our enemies trying to cross the Mediterranean than we have with those that drop bombs in our name. This track is called Ahmed and it's dedicated to those people. Let's do this. Did Ahmed not deserve a life? Ahmed never hurt a fly. Ahmed never knew the politicians he was murdered by. Certain times Ahmed wished that he could be a bird and fly beyond the sky, escape the curse of birth he was burdened by. Ahmed never grew to let the racism internalize. Water poured from every pore in his corpse while the nurses cried. Ahmed was a beautiful person like you or I, but are we? Ahmed could have been a doctor, lawyer or an engineer, could have been a superstar, but his life ended here. Guess he was a shooting star, burned bright and disappeared. To some he seems to represent a menace in this hemisphere. Let me hear, make the very essence of this message clear. He was precious, many die like him every year. Ahmed was a victim of resentment and relentless fear. Now his soul surfs the waves, I wish we could have kept him here.
The sea, it holds our secrets. The sea, it holds his soul. The sea, it holds our secrets. The sea, it holds his soul.
Ahmed's ancestors introduced to Europe Greek philosophy, brought with them irrigation, mathematics and astronomy. Symbolically, irony of this horror isn't lost on me. Trying to get to Europe via Greece is where he's lost at sea. Ahmed, not Ahmed, this Ahmed is that dead toddler lying lifeless on the beach with his back bent, arms spread, reaching the direction that his dad went. If he made it here, might have been bullied for his accent. He was captured by the ocean, paralyzed and frozen while these parasites sat and typed, analyzing clothing now for resources. We all compete beyond the talk of war and peace. Talk of porous borders, there is corpses on the shores of Greece. Found a teddy next to where his body was found. The sea swallowed him, politics has swallowed him now, and those responsible, Ahmed's ghosts will follow them now. To the family, all we can say is we are sorry he drowned, because
The sea, it holds our secrets. The sea, it holds his soul. The sea, it holds our secrets. The sea, it holds his soul.
and they say let him drown, let him drown.
Let him drown, what have we done? Oh, let him drown, let him drown. Oh, what have we become? Don't let him drown. No, don't let him drown. They say, let him drown, let him drown, let him drown. What have we done? Oh, let him drown, let him drown. Oh, what have we become? Don't let him drown. Please, don't let him drown. They say,
Ahmed could have been you and Ahmed could have been me. We need to understand the policies that put him in the sea. We need to understand why it is the beach is full of dying kids. A colonial metropole, people want to reside in it. If he did, would he make it? Fall to something that's deeper, end up like Jimmy and Benga or Khalid Abu Dharifa. A picture by Javier Paulus on the beaches of Tarifa made me see some might grieve more. If Ahmed was a creature with 4 legs, then they might consider him legitimate. Those like him waving barbed wire, burning off their fingertips. Balfour's alien act, that mentality still exists. Privilege, the difference between an expat and an immigrant. For Ahmed Somani and Uthman Rasul Muhammad, when you take others' humanity, it's only yours that's stunted, not a swarm. There are sisters and brothers, that's the sum of it. The cockroaches here are in the media, in the government, not the sea.
the sea, the sea, the sea, the sea, the sea, the sea, the sea. The sea, it holds our secret. The sea, it holds his soul. The sea, it holds our secret. The sea, it holds his
is Ahmed? Where is Ahmed?
The sea.
Where is Ahmed?
The sea.
Thank you very much. Now, the next track that we're going to do is dedicated to my neighbours. On the 14th of June 2017, 72 of my neighbours died in a fire in Grenfell Tower. I'm not sure how many people will have heard of this tower, but the reason that so many people died from a fire which started in quite a small way was because the building had been wrapped in flammable insulation and flammable combustible cladding. Now, the basis on wrapping the building in these materials was to prevent the use of energy leading to further carbon emissions. But you see, the problem is, when you have a system where corporations make the rules which govern them, it means that you will be using materials which could endanger human life. Now, every single one of those people that died was a special, unique being to never be repeated. And they were killed by corporate crime and state negligence. There is no way on earth that corporations should be writing their own regulations. And this is the human cost of that situation. This track is entitled Ghosts of Grenfell and dedicated to my neighbours. Let's do it. If you can put your lights on your phone, if you can put them up in the air, if we can take down the lights here, if we can take down these lights if that's possible, and if you can put your phones up in the air, let's put them up there. Everyone put your phones in the air. And if we can take out all the lights in the ceiling, no more lights in the ceiling, pitch black if possible. Let's put your lights up in the air, put your lights on your phone up in the air. From my community to yours. Let's see them up high. Grenfell's the calling for justice, now hear him scream.
Did they die or us? Did they die or us? Did they die for us?
Words cannot express, please allow me to begin though. 1:30 a.m, heard the shouting from my window. People crying in the street, watching the burning of their kinfolk. Grenfell Tower now historically a symbol. People reaching from their windows, screaming for their lives, bleeding with their cries, trying to reason with the skies. They're you youth birth champions. Comparison is clear though, that every single person in that building was a hero. So don't judge our tired eyes in these trying times, cause we've been breathing in cyanide the entire night. They say Yasin saw the fire and he ran inside. We thought that would be the site where he and his family died. The street is like a graveyard, tombstone lurching over us, all shouting out from their windows. Wish they never woke them up. We know your worst enemy to go in this position. Now it's flowers for the dead and printing posters for the missing. Come home.
Did they die or us? Did they die or us? Did they die for
Ghosts of Grenfell still calling for justice. Now hear him scream.
Did they die or us? Did they die or us? Did they die for us?
I see trauma in the faces of all those that witnessed this, innocence in the faces of all those on the missing list. See hopes unfulfilled, ambitions never achieved. No, I'm not the only one that sees the dead in my dreams. Strive for the bravery of Yasin, artistic gift of Khadija. Every person a unique blessing to never be repeated. Strive for the of siblings that stay behind with their parents. Pray that every loved one lost can somehow make an appearance. We are like the last conversation with their dearest. Until we face what they face, we will never know what fear is. We are for survivors rehoused in the best place, not to be left sleeping in the West Way for 10 days. We're for arrests made and debts paid and true numbers known. For the families who kept faith with, for safety and homes and love, they are immortalized forever. The only ghosts are us. I wonder.
Did they die on us? Did they die on us? Did they die for
Ghosts of Grenfell still calling for justice. Not hear them scream.
Did they die on us? Did they die on us? Did they die for blood is on your hands? There'll be ashes on your grave. Like a phoenix we will rise. Blood is on your hands. There'll be ashes on your grave. Like a phoenix we will rise. Blood is on your hands. There'll be ashes on your grave. Like a phoenix we will rise. We will rise. Blood is on your hands. There'll be ashes on your grave. Like a phoenix we will rise. Hands on your hands. There'll be ashes on your grave. Like a phoenix we will rise. Blood is on your hands. There'll be ashes on your grave. Like a phoenix will rise.
Thank you so much, people. Please make some noise for the organizers of this beautiful week. Make some noise for them. Please make some noise for Afrogrooves. Make some noise for them. Please make some noise for the people working on the lights and on the sound all night. Make some noise for them. And most importantly, make some noise for the people that are going to clean this place up after we leave. Make some noise for them as well.
Last but not least, please make some noise for Lowkey! Lyrics matter.